Now, I'm about to show you guys some exclusive photos of YNW Melly's case, which will sadly keep him locked up for the rest of his life. You guys will not believe this. Are you interested in winning any of the items on the screen? If so, leave a like on this video right now, subscribe to the channel, and watch the full video to find the hidden message that you must comment to enter. Good luck. Now sadly, YNW Melly's rap career will be cut short. YNW Melly was rising to be one of the largest music artists in the game, and I would honestly definitely put him as a top 10 rapper in the game for this year, just because how talented he is with his lyrics and his flow. Now, all the way back in October, YNW Melly was taken into lockup after his two best friends, YNW Sakchaser and YNW Juvy, both passed away, and the law believes that YNW Melly is actually the one to be blamed for this. Now, I'm about to show you guys all of the evidence that the police currently have on YNW Melly right now, and showing you guys some brand new exclusive photos from the crime scene, so make sure you guys continue to watch this video all the way until the end, because trust me, you're gonna want to see this. Now, in this first photo, you guys can clearly see where each person was sitting in the car. Now, there was 4 of them. In the car, there was YNW Melly, YNW Juvy, YNW Sakchaser, and YNW Bortlen. Basically, all 4 of the YNW Melly boys, they've all been best friends ever since childhood. You know, they've always been together through all bad times and all good times. It was honestly, what happened that night was supposed to just be a ride to the store, but it actually ended up being much worse. Now, getting into the next few photos that you will see, you guys are going to see the bullet trail of where, you know, they actually got hit inside of the car, and as you guys can clearly see with one of these pictures I'm on the screen, you can actually see where Sakchaser and Juvy were sitting from the first photo. You can tell that they were literally perfectly hit where they were sitting in the car. But the kind of crazy thing to think is where these shots came from, and the fact that they went through this car seats. It is very, very surprising and kind of weird that YNW Melly and Bortlen never even got touched or hurt at all in this situation. I know on one of these photos that I am showing on the screen, they literally went through the chair and into the back window. They basically went through the whole car, and the fact that Melly and Bortlen were both in the back seat and they didn't even get grazed by a single bullet in this situation is what's making the police think that this was a whole setup. And I'm actually going to explain to you guys here in a second on why they think that. So make sure you keep on watching this video, because this is the most important part. Now, when you look at these photos, a lot of the question that the police are asking, as I said, is how did Melly and Bortlen not get hit with a single bullet? And why did it take Melly and Bortlen so long to take Sakchaser and Juvy to the hospital after it happened? Because if you are unaware, when this all went down and the quote-unquote drive-by happened, YNW Melly and YNW Bortlen actually apparently just sat in the car for 40 minutes after it happened, instead of getting their 2 best friends to the hospital and getting the medical attention. It literally took YNW Melly and Bortlen 40 minutes to get the medical attention, because Melly said, and I quote, "I did not want to call an ambulance, I would rather drive him to the hospital myself." So instead of calling an ambulance for immediate medical attention for his 2 best friends that are literally passing away before his eyes, YNW Melly decided to sit in the SUV and basically drive them to the hospital instead. Now, this is where it kind of gets a little fishy for Melly, because this is why the law is thinking, they're like, dude, you can't be serious. You didn't just leave your 2 best friends sitting in the passenger seat passing away, and you didn't call an ambulance or call the police or anything. You just got hit by a drive-by and you decided to do absolutely nothing. This is what is currently going on in the case, and honestly, it does kind of make sense, because why would YNW Melly not call an ambulance? What the law thinks Melly did was, Melly actually ended up taking out his 2 best friends, YNW Sakchaser and YNW Juvy, and then after doing that, he actually made the car look like it was, you know, in a drive-by. It made the car look a little rough, beat up. It made the car look a little crazy, just so then he can actually get away with it and, you know, not have to serve any time locked up. Which, I mean, it does kind of make sense if he took 40 minutes to get his 2 best friends medical attention. That's lots of time to, you know, make a car look roughed up, you know, make it look like it was a drive-by. So it does kind of make sense what the law is thinking, and that's why this case is at such a stalemate at the moment, because nobody knows what is currently going on. Nobody knows if YNW Melly and Borland actually took out Sakchaser and Juvy. Nobody knows if, you know, Melly is telling the truth, that it actually happened in a drive-by. But from looking at these photos, it's honestly kind of seeming to me that YNW Melly is guilty, because the bullet trails on, you know, inside the car, it just astonishes me that, you know, Melly was never hit or grazed by anything. But anyways, guys, I am going to be ending the video here, so if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. It has been District Trending, and I'm out. Peace.